Hey, folks, I'm back. And as promised, I said I would focus on this argument that this Twitter feud that Antonio Brown is having with Pittsburgh Steelers Juju Smith Schuster. And I first noticed this when uh, earlier today and happened to look at Twitter, and Antonio Brown's name came up on worldwide trends. And I thought, oh no, here we go. So you would say, what's this all about? And it's about Antonio Brown deciding that for some weird reason he doesn't like JuJu Smith-Schuster. That's what it looks like. Okay, and like 11 hours ago, he says, "It's got a nice watch. Wow, at sparring, no more fake love. NFL wanna be okay." And so geez Louise. And somebody has uh, put, look at, you got to see this. This is, well, you can't see it because I can't. All right. This is Antonio Brown with a clown face on with an L, Steelers jersey. Okay. And there's another one. The pool table guy has got this girl just cracking up in her latte. Just, um, and Jack Jarlott says, imagine having your boys back like this, just to have them come at you on social media for no reason. And he did. He did it for no reason. There was nothing there. All right. Nothing there. There was no reason for him to take off after Juju Smith Schuster. He's got everything. He's got this, holy cow, this watches must be worth thousands. And it's silly, okay? It is basically silly that Antonio Brown would do this, but should this be of concern to the Raiders? And my thought is, yeah, it should be, because if you think, all right, if he's doing this, who's next? What's next? What happens if things don't quite go right? And under what circumstances would not go right look like? Okay, if they're consistently feeding him the ball, depending on his attitude, will that be enough for him? What is missing from Antonio Brown's life? It's a fair question, right? There's something missing, okay? And for I mean, the man went out. I think he won Dancing with the Stars, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. And I thought he did an incredible job, represented the league very well. Antonio Brown, Dancing with the Stars. Okay. And okay, he was eliminated. These headlines are hilarious. Antonio Brown talks about his boner live on Dancing with the Stars. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, actually, I forgot about that. Whatever. Uh, so he was eliminated, but he wasn't eliminated early. He did very well. He did very, very well, did Antonio Brown. He really did. But I'm concerned, okay, because I thought maybe he didn't win. Maybe what he needed was a win to validate himself. Maybe he's not, because it makes you wonder what's happening at home, right? Something is wrong. So what do? You have to sit down and talk with him. No wonder Mark Davis didn't want to go on Hard Knocks and have all of these little things be micro focused on for the NFL world and the sports world to basically talk about and make fun of heading into the 2019 NFL season. I think Mark Davis made the right call, because now I'm concerned about what kind of player I'm getting with Antonio Brown. And normally, I'm not a guy who is going to go and say, "Hey, this person's a diva or that." I'm not concerned about that. Okay, I'm concerned about his taking time to focus on a fellow ex-player, teammate. All right, for nothing, and in a way where you're asking, is this his way of hyping himself or firing himself up for next season? And you, from that perspective, you might say, okay, fine. But I'm not saying fine because, again, knowing his history, I thought the whole Roethlisberger thing was a one off. But now I'm beginning to think maybe I was wrong, right? Maybe I was wrong. Okay. And he's just going to come in here. This is the new Antonio Brown. Um, hope not. I certainly hope that's not the case, that this is the new Antonio Brown, because the new Antonio Brown is not the improved Antonio Brown. And you're wondering if he's going to bring that kind of stickiness of behavior to the locker room. Is he going to take that out on somebody else in the locker room in a social media way, which could turn into a physical way? All right. That's what I'm concerned about. You would say there's nothing to worry about. No one said that. I'm just euphemistically saying that. I think there's something to worry about. I think there's something to be concerned about here. So what would you do about it? What would I do about it? I would, again, sit down and talk with the man and gain assurances that he's right for this season. He's ready to go. And then I share with him the special offense that I put together. I said, hey, we're gonna make it. You don't have to go on social media and lay out your soul and do all this. I understand that it hurt, but talk to us, okay? We're your friends. We're impacted by what you do. Rather than putting it out there, just do us a favor, do us a solid, and don't raise this in public, allow us to fix it for you in some kind of way, whatever that entails. So, I mean, I would prefer that kind of workout with Antonio Brown. Hey, folks, it's 1:37. I was up later than I wanted to be uh, because of the NCAA finals. I'll be back to normal tip tomorrow, 8 o'clock Pacific, when we have da 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 famed sports agent Eric Metz on to talk about Metz on to talk about, among other things, representing Oakland Raiders quarterback Jamarcus Russell. That's right, Jamarcus Russell. So come on back here, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you. And thank you very, very much. See ya.